Welcome to Lost in the Desert, episode 64. I'm your co-host, Kareem.
My name is Sam.
And, make sure the gain is checked all the way up because niggas be complaining about our audio. Yeah, we're good.
Why they're saying the audio?
They're like sometimes like, oh, when when we move back or something.
How about y'all buy some new headphones, you cheap fucks?
How about?
I know damn well that they're not Beats.
How about you guys follow, like, subscribe, and actually watch so we can afford some better equipment instead of fucking complaining? Just saying.
Well, if they're listening, that means they're following.
Not enough.
Nah, I appreciate you.
Go talk to your friends. No, you know what? Some of these people listen and don't subscribe.
Yeah, I seen that. It tells us on our highlight thing is like, oh, this video got likes.
Yeah, it tells you like, oh, these are These are the number of non-followers who watch. Yeah. I'm like, come on, guys, this is bullshit.
But I mean, the TikTok video did good last week, so that was shout out to them.
But short, and people watched that.
Yeah,
a couple people liked that. It was nice. People have been listening on Spotify. I gotta give you guys, credit where credit is due.
I mean,
but you have to rate it. Go give us the 5 stars so Spotify pushes that shit to other people.
Yeah, but this also goes back to like. We're going on 2 years now.
Is
officially
it 2 years? 2 years, March 12th.
Yeah. And this just shows you, like, just keep doing it. Because when we started, we can't tell you how many fucking people came up to us. So, like, ain't nobody going to listen to that shit. Why are you guys even doing this?
I remember
this
our first,
so stupid.
Our first, like, 5 or our first, like, 10 episodes, they were, like, either over 1,000 or just under 1,000 views. But then somebody had to take a vacation and all that shit.
No, I mean, life is always going to happen. But as long as you keep going and keep, like I said, we keep showing up when we can. But the thing is, like, if you have an issue of starting and you're worried about what, just keep starting. Like, just do it. Because we're literally now where people always ask about the pod or they still want to join the pod and get on an episode. And I'm like, those are the same people like 2 years ago saying nobody don't listen to that shit. That shit is trash. Cool. If you trash, don't even have to. We're not pushing it to your face. We're not once in our lifetime we told somebody.
Yeah, I don't like to do that. Like, it's
put it in their face.
Like, I feel like it's. I don't know. It's cringe to me. Like, pushing the podcast to like people. Like, if it comes up casually in conversation, like, I'm not embarrassed by it. But if it comes up casually in conversation, but I'm not walking up to people and I'm like, hey, go follow my like.
By the way, the podcast for me has done nothing. Like, and I'm still doing it. Like, honestly, it kind of done the worst because if I go on a date and she finally has a podcast, for her it's an ick, or a red flag, or this is the worst part when she sends me one of the reels and she's like, "Explain yourself." And I'm like, it's a joke. I was like, I wrote a joke. It's a bit, and she's like, it's not a fucking bit. I believe you. You believe that shit. Like the cooking book one.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! I can't. I'm still dealing with it.
I still get in trouble for the "fuck your feelings" episode.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I still get in trouble for that one. But every time, like, I tell people, like, "Oh, I have a podcast," whatever, I always follow it up. But I promise I'm not toxic. I always say, "I promise I'm not toxic. I'm not crazy."
I follow up with, "Hey, I'm actually an actor." I was like, "I am an actor."
People
I was like, "Do not believe this bullshit that I say." It is what it is.
But yeah, it's cringy. Like, even when we were doing like the live streams for the rugby team, and now they got I let them know what they needed to do to get their channel their channel up. So I'm like, just get 50 subscribers, post something, and then you guys can go live on your own.
Too.
Yeah, 50 is nothing. Like, they literally did it, and that's like
that's a teammate and a friend.
Not even, that's like literally that's less than our entire team chat.
Yeah.
Because we have like a social chat for the fans. We call them the Storm Chasers.
Oh, that's
and
dope.
Those are people who practice with us and like they participate in our volunteering stuff, but they don't play. And like if they show up to enough practices and like do enough volunteering, like the team will pay for their travel so they can come support us and cheer us on. So those are the Storm Chasers. We have a chat for that, and then we have a chat for this like exclusively people who are playing.
No, that's dope, man. Good for you.
So the Storm Chasers chat, like they did that, literally posted that, and like 3 days later everybody subscribed, and now they're up to like 70 subscribers.
Oh yeah.
I know it stings a little bit, but because our friends didn't support us like that.
Nah, it's good. I don't mind it.
Our friends didn't support us like that. I remember the early days. We had like 38 subscribers after we told everybody.
I'm always gonna laugh about this because I always see it. Is that how many friends on your story on Instagram, and I know mine, where they post like funny reels, right? People that they don't know personally, but they're funny comedians. They post their reels, or they post like a meme of somebody that made, and they easily can post on their story. But if we make content, and there's some. I'm not saying all our stuff is funny, but there's some funny shit, and they'll be like, "Oh, that's hilarious," but I don't see them post on their stories, and I just be like, if we somehow, some way, we hit off, and we actually do explode on our podcast page, and we have all these random people reposting our stories or reels and be like, "Yo, this shit is funny," and our friends. Our follow, I would say, people that we have on Instagram starts reposting ours, but they get mad that we're not reposting them. I'd be like, where were you when we started because you were there.
Actually,
These random people are not. So like, don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't get pissed off 3-5 years from now if you reposting our reels and you expect us to repost you on our story so you can get some exposure. I'm gonna be like, nah, man, because we didn't need. If we hit off and we had like 100,000 followers, and then we don't need our local support. Let's just be fucking honest here.
You know, to be fair, I'm actually, I can see why, because you know what, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I constantly support everybody on my channel, on like on my followers. Like I got over like 1,000, followers on Instagram. Like I can't support every single buddy. So, you know what, if you didn't really support us now, but you want to support us later, like it's fine. Just don't give me attitude about it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't mind it as long.
Like I'll still support you. Like it is what it is, because you know what, come on, let's be fair. Like I don't know how many like people you follow, like or follow, like. We skip through a lot of shit.
I out of all my followers, I have, I would say 2. Not really, actually, just 1 that makes content, and it's a music producer. And then I supported by adding her music to my playlist. And when I coach, I play her song.
So I still watch Oscar shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, Oscar as well. Yeah.
Like I'll watch Oscar shit, and then like if I'm like, because I'm on YouTube a lot. Like I have YouTube Premium. Like I just be on YouTube all the fucking time.
The difference between me and Oscar, I'm not promoting that demon shit, and he knows that. I'm not doing that.
But like I still see like a creator, because something you guys should know about the algorithm. When you subscribe to something and you don't watch it, it actually goes against them. Like if you're subscribing to someone and you never watch their shit,
how is that?
I don't fucking know. Talk to Google, bro. I don't fucking know why they do that.
How did you figure that out though?
I was just listening to other like tech podcasts.
I don't think
like so. I listened to the Waveform podcast with Marquez. Like he's been doing this shit for like years. He's a really reputable guy. So I trust what he says. So I learned it. I looked it up, and a couple other sources were like, yeah, that's true.
I'm coming to the point now where I don't believe in the algorithm. I think it's fucking all lies.
The algorithm is real.
I don't think
like I have to like before. So I'm the one who does like the editing and the uploading, because I have the equipment at my house and all that shit.
And he's also really good at it.
Well, also, I literally used to get paid to do this. So, like, I would have to go, like, before I upload and I put the tags, like, I'm super paranoid. I put the tags in order of, like, what's trending the most. So, I'll look up, like, the stuff we talked about, and I'll see, like, oh, what's trending the most. So, I'll go compare it to Twitter. I'll go compare it to, like, third-party sites, like, on YouTube, on Google, and see, like, okay, I got to put them in order, and then, what's the optimum number of, tags to put on YouTube. And then if I need to change them halfway through, like, our episode wasn't doing good, like, the first couple days, like we couldn't even break 10, and then I went like 3 days later, changed the tags, removed a couple, and next thing I wake up the next morning, we're up by another 10, and I don't know what the fuck the number is right now, but it's like shit like that like I try to do, my search engine optimization, try to make the right words in the description, because they don't just go off the title anymore, they also go off like they added the description of the episode. So that contributes to, delivering it to people who are like searching. So if you search something, like, have you ever noticed you search something and it doesn't show up? Like it doesn't have the title of what you searched for?
No, I always find a video.
But I mean, like, say you search like Kendrick halftime show or whatever, and then you see a video that like doesn't have like the title of the video doesn't have Kendrick halftime show, but it's about the Kendrick halftime show.
Yeah, like it'll be like somebody reviewing.
That's because it's like
video.
That's because the description is heavy on the Kendrick.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I mean?
Okay,
the video description is heavy, but the title isn't.
I'm not tech savvy as you. But then also like when you talk about hashtags, like when we do the TikTok ones, and I like try to copy as much as I can. But then I see a video with literally one hashtag, and it'd be like XYB, and it'd be 1 million views. And I'd be like, how the fuck did they hit 1 million with one hashtag that has nothing to do with
They probably boosted it.
No, because I could tell when something is botted or boosted. Pages on Instagram, TikToks, and everything. But if you have 1 million likes, then you have over 200K real comments about the video and people arguing down the line, then yeah, that's a legit fucking video. You see what I'm saying? Because I posted a video last week that I thought was going to hit, but then it didn't hit, but I got more comments more than anything. Like I'm talking about views didn't hit, but comments hit. It was about the SpaceX when it was passing by here.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I was literally getting mail. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I just recorded on TikTok. And then everybody from like Maricopa. Phoenix.
Niggas are freaking out. Like this wasn't the third time we've seen it here in Phoenix.
Well, the thing is, I missed all of them. This is the first time when I caught it.
This is the first one you saw.
And I was so excited.
I missed this one, and I saw the one before, the one that was like last year.
Yeah. One guy was like, this is a lie. I'm outside. I'm like, bro, this video was posted an hour ago. This shit is gone.
Yeah.
I was like, Elon Musk family's back home. They just watched the Super Bowl and they flew out.
Oh my god! Speaking of Elon, like
Yeah.
I had somebody in my car, not a friend of mine. Just I was like, driving Uber or whatever, trying to make ends meet, and I saw somebody in my car was like talking about like they were roasting Elon's kids.
Yeah.
He was like, "How many baby mamas he have?" And they were just, the kid who's like got the weird name that's just like letters and numbers and shit. Like they were roasting. I was trying so hard.
Is that the one that told Trump to shush?
No idea. I don't follow that.
There's a video of one of Elon says like, "You need to shush."
Yeah, I just honestly I just need Elon to just be quiet and keep making like good
Elon just
product.
became the biggest villain.
I just need him to be quiet and make good product. Like, yeah, he has these. We've talked about this before. He has these antics, but like, you know what? He makes a good product. Like that's all I want from him. I don't want anything else from Elon.
But I think when you have that status and that much money, you have to be a little bit off.
Yeah, they're crazy. Yeah, they're crazy.
But now everybody genuinely think he's the biggest villain. The fact that they're talking about how his government salary is $8 million a day, and
is it $8 million a day?
Yeah, it's literally $8 million a day. Yeah,
nah, ain't no way.
Yeah, go.
Ain't no a day.
A day.
No, ain't no fucking way.
I'm
not. We're putting allegedly on this.
No, it's not allegedly. It's been told. It was literally the guy mentioned in Congress because he was talking about how the Doge thing that he built, the group for the government. How they're going after.
Oh my God! MSNBC. Elon Musk called out for raking in $8 million a day from taxpayers.
Did I just pull the numbers out of my ass?
No, we're not gonna watch the video, but
because I watched it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Because the guy's like, "How is it we paying a guy $8 million a day, but you guys want to cut off Social Security for people that live off of it?" That's what I'm saying. Like, there's certain things that he's doing.
No, that's absolute.
As
bullshit.
much as if you hate him or love him, the whole Doge thing. Doing audits on government employees of jobs that actually does not make sense, as you should. But also what happens is that,
shit?
Yes, he's cleaning a lot of shit out, but also, unfortunately, there's some stuff that we actually need, and he's mixing it up all in together. That's what the problem is. Because there are certain jobs, government jobs, it might not make sense to you, but we actually need them. There's a lot of them that we don't need. So he's obviously taking them out and exposing them, but he's adding those ones that we need.
It depends on who you are if you don't need them. But like, okay. Do you remember the TikTok trend last week?
Which one?
The one with it shows like all those like Trump supporters, and then they would lose their benefit. They would show it before. They would show their before video like Trump 2024, bitch, with their fucking meth teeth, and then this year they post a video like, my Social Security, oh my God, they took the money out of my EBT.
Yeah.
Like, this, how am I supposed to feed my kids? I'm like, you voted for this. There's this girl who like dedicates her time. Just like, did you see? She's like some black girl like who just roasts the shit out of them. It's fucking hilarious.
Well, the new tax bill that he came out with, there's still no taxes on overtime, no taxes on tips. Everything that he was saying did not get on the bill. So it's like, it is what it is.
You got, 3 more years to fuck this up.
Okay, this is the thing for me as well. I'm glad this is happening because let's say he didn't win, right? We're all going to hear about how he could have saved us for the rest of our lives. Now that he's in office, his whole team can be exposed and they can say never again. That's how it is. Because think about it.
You have a more optimistic look than I do.
No, because let's say he didn't win, right? And we have Kamala. For the next 4 years, we're going to hear about Trump could have done this. Trump could have done this. And he could have been eating that shit up. But now, since he's not doing what he was promised, people can get over him and be like, it is what it is. It's like giving an ex one more try just to be like, you know what? I'd rather try it and have her fuck up rather than for the rest of my life be like, we should have given her one chance. You know what I'm talking about?
I get what you mean. You gave him a chance. Trump he screwed it up.
Trump is just a toxic ex. That's all it is.
He is a toxic ex, bro.
He's a toxic ex. Gaslighter, narcissist.
But let's try to keep this like a more upbeat.
All right, let's talk about the big thing because people are still talking about it.
Yeah.
Last year you said me and you disagreed about. You said you'd love the Usher halftime performance. I absolutely fucking hated it. Now, do you think? And you better fucking be careful with your fucking words. Do you think the Usher halftime show was better than Kendrick?
Oh hell no.
Okay, good. Oh, I was about to say.
Hell no.
Good job.
Bro, the Usher show was really, really good.
Trash.
It was a lot of nostalgia. It was a lot of shit that I was like, damn, these songs that I don't get to hear for a while. Like Usher, sang good. He did what we would love from Usher. Like I can't say it was a bad show.
50-year-old man rollerblading. Ain't nobody give a fuck about that.
The rollerblading was
Now let's talk about Kendrick.
Kendrick's show is different. Kendrick's show was different because you go on. So I've talked about this before. I'm probably never gonna pay to see a rapper live.
Okay. Yes, you did talk about that.
You know what I mean? Because when I go to a show, if I wanted to just watch you talk, I I was like, I could just watch that from home. Like, I just listen to the
Well,
song.
you're not a hip hop head, anyways.
I like hip hop. It's like my fourth favorite genre. But I also like, I like when I'm paying for something, if you're gonna make me pay like, $200-300, to sit in the farthest corner of the seat and watch somebody, like, I need to see a show. Like that Beyonce show was a show. It had lights and fucking choreography, niggas falling from the sky, rain, and all sorts. It was a fucking show, like some Cirque du Soleil shit. Like rappers, like you watch the Drake concerts and shit, like, and again, I'm just picking on Drake because he's like, big right now, but I know it's coincidence, but you watch that shit, he just literally just standing there rapping, then they might bring out a celebrity and shit. And you remember the Travis Scott one where they brought out LeBron? It's like just LeBron's just bouncing around.
Oh, you're talking about on the like a live concert?
Yeah, live concert. LeBron bouncing around the stage and shit. I was like, come on, bro. Yeah, it was Drake. Yeah. It was Travis Scott. It was the Travis Scott show where they played Sicko Mode.
Yeah.
That year Sicko Mode came out. LeBron, like that's all rappers do. They bring out a celebrity, they bounce around the stage, run around, and all that shit.
I mean,
at least Kanye, when he did the Donda thing, at least he put on that Dementor, outfit and was like,
that's the GOAT.
Yeah, go around like, whoosh,
that's the GOAT.
Like at least he did something. Kendrick, it was theater, bro. He brought out Samuel L. Jackson. He was breaking fourth walls. That was a fucking show. I was like, how's a rapper gonna do the halftime show? Like, it was just like when 50 Cent, came out from underneath this, came hanging like a goddamn bat. Yeah. But this was like theater. This was like live theater. I liked it. I really liked it.
For me, like for my hip hop generation, every artist, like especially rappers, says, do not beef with Eminem. This generation, do not fucking beef with Kendrick Lamar.
Leave that nigga alone.
We're talking about the fact that he had like PlayStation symbols because Sony owns Drake. He had Samuel L. Jackson playing Uncle Sam as a blank Uncle Sam. You know what I'm saying? Bringing out his ex, Serena Williams. She's crip walking. You see what I'm saying? Making the American flag, having people separated, having everybody their hands up, but they're still dead on the ground. Like these little ass messages.
I know that.
I'm telling you, the man is a fucking genius. And the fact that he goes, well, I want to play their song, but they love to sue. Like, tell him, like, hey, I know what you're doing.
Then he paused and went back to the thing. I was like, he's not going to do it. And then he did it at the end. I was like, let's go.
He's cold.
Let's go.
And, bro, I'm seeing videos on TikTok now, people all over the world from Ghana, people in Japan, China, dancing tonight like us, reacting the whole, Super Bowl halftime show. I personally think this halftime show has been the best one in the past 15 years. Easily the past 15 years. He absolutely destroyed it. Got the most views. Absolutely killed it. But the best part about the halftime show is our brother who got up on the car, took out the Palestinian flag and the Sudani flag.
Yes.
He was actually one of the performers and risked his whole life to put that on there.
I don't say his career, but I don't say his life.
No, life, because he also was like worried about getting shot by the security because he was running around or whatever. But if you actually go and watch it, which I did, if you go to the YouTube official page of Apple Music and watch the halftime show, you can see the flag when Mustard comes out.
Yeah. We saw it.
So they never edited it out, and I'm like, hell yeah, that's so dope. But he's been doing interviews. Man,
was Drake there?
What do you mean?
Was Drake at the game?
Are you dumb? Drake was in Australia doing a concert.
Okay, because there were I saw some videos. They were like, oh, Drake. I was like, was he there? Was he not there? I was like, I don't know. They would have put the camera on him. They would have put the camera on him, bro. If Drake came out that day and was like, hey, I'm going to be on live on Twitch stream. It's $80 to watch me view the halftime show live. I would have paid for that money.
I would have paid for that just to see his reaction.
I would have split that shit 4 ways with my friends and turn that shit on the TV.
Paid to watch his reaction. But no, he was I believe in Australia performing.
Because he's on the same.
And he just dropped an album on Friday. Is doing numbers.
Drake?
Yes, is doing absolutely numbers. He's killing it.
I have not heard a word about that album.
What are you talking about? It's all his fans that they're streaming.
The album.
Yeah, it's called,
I haven't heard. I didn't even know there was an out. Like I was on IG and TikTok shit last night. Something. What's it called?
And this is gonna go to my segment where I'm about to say right now after this, right?
No. I saw. Speaking of Drake,
it's called Some Sexy Songs for You, and every S is a money sign. With Party Next Door.
Of course, with fucking Party.
Look at this.
Party at the party playing with his nose.
Look how many songs. Okay, so this is my thing. Drake is, hate him or love him, the biggest artist. And
there's no doubt.
Listen.
Shut the fuck up.
He is the biggest artist and has the most. I'm going to reset this because you fucked it up. No. Hate him or love him, Drake is the biggest and the most influential artist in this generation. Hate him, like I said, hate him or love him. He can drop an album with no announcement and still do numbers. I saw a shout out to Sneeko, but Sneeko said this one thing is like, they always do an artist like low when he's on the top because if they can't control him, they bring him down. They did this with Michael Jackson. Now, I'm not saying Drake is at the same level as Michael Jackson, but as of right now, Drake is the biggest artist. In the past 2 years or a couple of years, he's been in the talks of getting the biggest music contract of all time, Drake, the biggest of all time. Obviously, Sony does not want to pay that. So what would they do? Start do accusations, start bringing him down, so the contract is not worth what it is now. And what do? They always play the whole pedophile and the minor card. They did that to MJ. MJ used to own so much, and now after, unfortunately, he passed away, Sony's got their rights back, and they're all these, masters. Everybody else got their money. Yes, he owned so much, and the fact that they were afraid that Drake is going to get to that level. So I truly believe now that they're coming after Drake because they don't want him to be as bigger as he is. Bro, come on,
Drake's
bro.
under like 3 albums. He's
matter.
He's under UMG and then Sony and then Cash Money Records and Birdman's asshole. Like he's under so much shit, bro.
Bro, Drake has a fucking lighter with OVO symbol and they sell out and they resell for $80. Like it's a different type of influence. Okay, he's selling socks. Name me a rapper that's selling socks right now and they're selling out.
Also, your boy Rels was in his feelings, bro. I saw his story.
Shout out to Relzy.
I saw his story when he screenshot it, bro.
Diehard Drake fan.
He is.
Tatted up with OVO.
He is.
I can't blame him. I know.
But I was like,
There's a little funny part when he's posting stuff. I'm like, yo, chill, bro. Don't get me wrong. I still like Kendrick. I'm a hip hop head, so like I love rap, like hip hop beefs. Like I love when people battle.
It brings out like it's
the
like
best
sport
artists.
Beef brings out the competition, brings out the best in everybody.
Yes. If you want to see a good one and like learn about it, 50 Cent versus The Game. That's a good one. You know what I'm saying? Like a great back-to-back bars. That was a good one. But you got to understand, like I genuinely believe that they're coming after him.
I can say really won that one. I guess 50 because he had
50 won that one.
I
what
guess.
the fuck? Game wasn't even close. I don't care what anybody says. 50 destroyed him. 50 destroyed him. But you got to understand, dude. Drake has so much influence. Absolutely so much. Now let's just say somehow, some way.
The winning the Grammys was crazy.
Drake goes, fuck it. I'm going to do the Super Bowl next year. And then Jay-Z gives it to him. You see what I'm saying? Because Jay-Z is in control of that. Let's not lie. Jay-Z is in control of Apple Music when it comes to halftime shows. Regardless of whoever is performing, Jay is making a check out of this. You know what I'm saying? Because, he has partnership with NFL, etc.
Even with Tidal and all that. Like
everybody.
Who the fuck uses Tidal?
No, he sold Tidal. Really? Yeah, he sold Tidal. Jay is always getting a check. If Drake does the halftime show next year in the Bay Area, that's it. Absolutely, that's it. Who do you think should perform next year? Because last year we got it wrong. We said Taylor Swift. Next year is in the 49ers Stadium. Who do you think is going to be the next performer? Last year we got it so wrong.
Okay, it's 2020. So
2025
in this Trump 2025.
It's in the Bay Area.
Or 26, 25, 26. Yeah, 26.
Oh shit, 2026. Fuck.
2026 halftime show should be or going to be?
Both. I'll answer both.
Going to be Taylor.
Okay.
Should be. Damn, I don't think anybody out here really deserves it. Like it's going to be somebody white. I'm sorry. They've had enough niggas for the past 3-4 years. Like I'm telling you, it's not, especially in this administration, bro. They're going to be like, okay, we need a whitey. Trump's going to push for that shit. Actually, no, they hate Taylor. The MAGAs hate Taylor because she switched on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, she switched on him. I don't know, Snoop Dogg or some shit is going to run back again because he's on Trump's asshole.
I say
now.
Bay Area, it should be Drake. Because it's
Canadian, they're not gonna fuck with him.
Because think about it, Drake, California, Kendrick, hometown, and he's gonna perform the Super Bowl. That's just a big disrespect, get a lick back. But it would not be Drake. I would say they might give it to.
Gonna be your last shot, nigga.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
Drake getting assassinated at the Bay Area. Yeah. God forbid. It'd be like, oh, crap, the conspiracy theories. We like Kendrick called it, bro.
If they do somebody like Jelly Roll.
I pray that don't happen. We're not trying to look for nobody's downfall.
They give it to Jelly Roll.
Who the fuck is Jelly Roll?
You don't know who Jelly Roll is?
No idea.
A huge artist.
Oh, Jay still owns like stock and Tidal.
Of course, bro.
But not all of it.
He never gives up full rights, but he's selling. He sold it. Come on now.
Tidal's losing money.
Nobody using Tidal, dog.
Yeah. Napster's still alive, Jesus. But it's like,
that's probably like a second thing.
But no, yeah, it was. I don't know. I think it probably might be Taylor.
It makes no sense to be Taylor because the Chiefs ain't going to the Super Bowl.
It doesn't matter. Because then she gonna tell her Travis, I made it to the Super Bowl, you didn't.
Oh, that's cold. The fact that they're talking to him about retiring is crazy.
All the memes talking about Travis.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What was it? Like,
But I'm not gonna lie,
10 yards doesn't put fuel in the
brother
jet.
looked fly that day.
He did.
He was dressed up in that 80s style glasses.
Actually, let's talk about it. This is crazy. The halftime show is the biggest story. Nobody gave a fuck about the Super Bowl because the Eagles whooped that ass.
Whooped them.
Whooped that
I'm so
ass.
happy for Jalen Hurts.
I am, because I love an underdog. I would have been like annoyed. Like, you know what? I literally said, if Lamar doesn't get it, I hope Jalen gets it.
Yes, you did.
Or like one of them underdog, quarterbacks. Like, Brock Purdy, he came out of he's like same boat, I think, in Jalen Hurts, came out of fucking nowhere, went through the dirt. And, like I feel like, he's gotten his respect. Jalen, he worked his ass off. He did it 2 years in a row, which means you can't talk shit about him in terms of being like a one-hit wonder. You know what I mean?
100%.
Like he made it to the Super Bowl last year, and then he said,
No, 2 years ago.
2 years ago? Who made it last year?
The one that Jalen Hurts lost one was in Arizona. Last year it was the Chiefs versus
Oh,
fuck, who did they play
Niners,
last year?
wasn't it?
Yeah, Niners.
Yeah, Chiefs Niners. Yeah, my
Fuck,
bad.
that was my team.
My bad. He said we're gonna be back. My bad.
Yeah.
He said we're gonna be back. Came back. He won it. Good for him. Like, okay, now let's leave that brother alone. Your time is done. Lamar, I need you. Like, I've been riding for you so bad, bro. I need you to win because I want you to win. You deserve it.
Yeah, he does.
He deserves it.
As much as I want my Niners to win at home.
Who was the
next year,
MVP this year?
MVP was Jalen.
No, not the finals MVP, not the Super Bowl MVP.
Regular
Regular
it was
season.
From the Bills. Josh Allen.
Josh Allen was the MVP?
Yes, well deserved.
I guess.
Well deserved. But so
Lamar got 2, so who cares?
What's crazy is that not crazy. It's kind of dope to think about it. So 2 years ago, when the Chiefs and the Eagles played in Arizona, and the Eagles lost, there's a picture of Jalen Hurts walking out, and the confetti is going down on him, and he's like pissed. And it's a very good picture, and he put that as his screensaver from that day, and was like, "I'm gonna get my lick back." Like he's like when he went back, and now when he showed people like, "Oh, I still have it," because he wants to remind himself like how bad it was, so he can work hard, and that's like like it's a fighter mentality. And then when he won this year, there's a fire ass picture of him with the confetti, and he's just smiling, and everybody surrounding him, and I'm like, man, it's just good to see like when you envision it and you work for it every fucking day, it will happen. Regardless, it doesn't matter about the timeline. The moment will happen, and that's the beauty of it.
But also, like, all right, so let's go to the other side now. I don't think this like people like sitting there talking shit about what's his name, Patrick.
Yeah,
people are celebrating. That's how elite Patrick is. Like your career rests on whether you can beat me, not whether you can get to the Super Bowl, whether you can beat Patrick.
Yep.
It's like back in like Jordan days, like, oh, you can win a Super Bowl, nobody's gonna care, or you can beat Jordan, and then your championship matters.
So this whole year they're talking to him about comparing Patrick with Tom Brady, and then now that the fact that Patrick lost on the Super Bowl, they're like, oh, we can't compare him, whatever. You guys forget when Tom Brady was absolutely destroying everybody with the Patriots. When the Patriots lost the Super Bowl, everybody kept talking about how Giants, the Giants beat Brady. They beat Brady. Brady got exposed. Brady's not where he used to be. You guys are doing the exact same thing as for Patrick, which only tells him that Patrick might be the next Brady. Period. That's it. Because if the Chief just lost, obviously when they lost, you could be like, oh, Chief lost, they got exposed, whatever. But the fact that y'all shitting on Patrick is the same way when the Patriots lost in the Super Bowl and they're shitting on Tom Brady. Y'all just really just make it easier for them to compare them to. And Patrick is still a dog.
Because nobody gave a fuck about that Rockets championship in between the Jordan era.
Yeah, and not just that too. Like next year when the Chiefs are on the field and you see Patrick Mahomes, there's still a problem. As long as Patrick has the ball, it's a fucking problem.
Patrick's been in the Super Bowl, like the last 3?
Yeah, exactly. So he has experience.
Super Bowls?
Now, think about they pick up some heat during the
last 3 Super Bowls, skipped one, and then was the one before that.
And he's still young. So imagine if they get young players.
Like, 27, 28?
Yes. So imagine if they get another, lineman. They get another, wide receiver for him, like a young one. Come on, dude. He's still a problem.
Do you see that shirtless picture of him? Like, he need to lose that weight. I know he got a dad bod. I know, like, the quarterback position, you just need to have, like, strong arms and shoulders and shit. But, like, come on, Patrick. You're an athlete, bro. You need to...
Jalen Hurts is ripped, though.
Yeah, you need to get in. Like, you remember, what's his name? The one from the fucking Steelers. The one who allegedly,
Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah. That nigga was jacked.
No, he wasn't.
He was big as fuck. What the fuck are you talking about? No. He was, them arms was huge. He was like 6'5" or some shit, 6'4", 6'5". That's the last nigga you want to see in the fucking bar.
You know what's funny? In 3-4 years from now, you know what quarterback we're gonna be talking about in the NFL?
What?
Ark Manning.
Really?
Yeah, their nephew.
Yeah, because nobody gave a fuck about Eli when he was in.
Yo, their
Until
nephew,
he beat Brady.
Their
Nobody
nephew
gave a
in
fuck about
Texas
Eli.
is balling. And it's crazy.
Deshaun Watson is a flop. That fucked up. Do you think it's flop because of him or because of the Achilles?
I don't know, man. You can't, dude. It's hard, man.
Was it Achilles or ACL? I think it was Achilles,
dude,
right?
You got to think about it. Being an athlete in this social media days is hard because you're trying to bust your ass out, try to be motivated, and then you look and you turn on the TV and there's a Stephen A. Smith be like, "He's trash.
He's trash.
He sucks.
To be fair, I'm not gonna lie.
He can't lay off the weed."
Are we the new media?
Yeah. Yo,
Nobody's watching us.
Have you seen Stephen A. Smith with his nephew?
No.
It's the funniest shit in the world. His nephew gets on the pod with him, and he's like 30.
The nephew is 30?
Yeah, and then they go back and forth, and you could tell like that's Stephen A. Smith like favorite nephew because the shit that he gets away with.
Yeah.
And he's like, "We rich." He's like, "What do you mean we?" He's like, "Me and you." He's like, "I use your black card." He's like just fucking clowning. Now he's fucking dope,
bro. But all right, yeah. Watch anything interesting?
No, not really, man. It's been fucking busy. I've been doing a 75-day challenge. I'm on day 26 today, so doing good, man.
So I've been watching. I watched Creature Commandos. It's an animated series based off the, what do you call them? The Suicide Squad.
Okay.
Right. So have you seen the Harley Quinn animated one? By the way, these are not like for children. Like niggas die. Like niggas fuck. Like niggas die in like gruesome ways. Like do not let your kids go watch this.
They think it's just cartoons.
Yeah, they think it's just cartoons. Like people forget the DC cartoons are dark. Yeah. Like I remember there was the Justice League, the Flashpoint Paradox. Like literally they ripped Cyborg in half.
That's my favorite.
Like they lifted and shredded him in half. Like your kids should not be watching this.
Flashpoint is my favorite, and I can watch it over and over again and still be like, "Oh, it's amazing."
Yeah. But people forget it's a whole fucking series, bro. Yeah. Like, it's pretty fucked up. So, I've been watching that Creature Commandos. Shout out to Chuck. He recommended that. I know that what's it called? I can't wait this week because what's it called? White Lotus. The new season of White Lotus comes out.
Okay.
And that I didn't want to watch the trailer, but I watched the trailer. It looks like it's gonna be like madness.
Yeah.
Like it looks like it's going to be fucking crazy. You still haven't even watched the first season, have you?
No, because I'm waiting for two shows, and they're both on HBO. The Peacemaker, John Cena playing the Peacemaker, which is an amazing show, and the last season, and they're saying it's a season finale of the Gemstones.
Oh, they got another season.
As of right now, they're saying it's the finale.
This is the final season.
Final season, but there is some talks, and obviously it's not official. Of what's the uncle's name? The uncle.
I don't fucking know them.
You know what I'm talking about? The uncle.
Yeah.
They're saying they might do a spinoff off him of how he became who he is.
Huh. Did you ever finish Penguin?
No.
Bro, you missing out.
Well, when I get HBO, that's it. I'm stuck.
Have you seen Chimp Crazy?
Chimp Crazy? No, but I heard of it.
It's insane. It's like Tiger King times 2. Yeah. Tiger King with monkeys. It's a fucking good show. Like Chimp Crazy was a fucking lit show. It just shows like, again, not trying to make this racial. White people don't fear consequences.
No.
White people do not fear consequences in life. They just do crazy shit.
Especially when it comes to exotic animals, they just like
don't give a fuck what happens. I'm like, guys, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like this is a fucking. We've all seen. I don't know about you guys, but like if you watch podcasts, you've seen the Joe Rogan clips when because for some reason he's obsessed with animals and obsessed with chimps and gorillas.
Yeah.
Like
the strength of them and all that. Yeah.
Joe love a good nigga, but whatever. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Before you get mad, yes, I am black, and this is still not cool. Just because I'm black, this is still not cool. But
like,
Joe love.
What did he say?
What did he say? Oh, I'm gonna miss Layla when they take TikTok away from us. That crazy girl. Not God. Layla, my yoga friend. Layla, some random crazy.
She gotta be whatever. She gotta be the dumbest person.
Yeah. But like you're looking at those stats and shit. I'm like, bro, if Joe, I wouldn't be surprised if like Joe's like, I bought a chimp, or like I bought a gorilla.
You can't in America.
Yeah.
If he was in Saudi or like Qatar,
He'll
yeah,
hit up Elon. He's like, Elon, bro, I need you to make it work for me in Texas. I need you to make it.
change the law type of
Yeah,
thing.
change the law so I can own a chimp. Like
Well, they got connections, and he got connections now. Joe got connections.
Joe's been had connections, bro.
No, but I'm talking about now with the government. Like he got Elon to Trump. Trump loves Joe Rogan. That's it.
Do you hear the rumors that Netflix is going to do like go into the podcast
I wouldn't
realm?
be surprised, bro. Netflix is gonna. You gotta understand.
I
Netflix,
saw that on the
as much as people
Waveform
think like
podcast.
Netflix is losing money, Netflix is gonna be
Are
the
they
new
losing
Apple.
money?
That's what people are saying. That's why like they crack down on sharing, they up the price again, and all that things. Bro, Netflix is doing live streaming every Monday with WWE. They're doing live streaming in sports. They're doing live streaming with stand-up comedy shows. They're gonna be opening a huge market.
2023, they had an operating profit of around $7 billion.
Yeah,
Bro, it's profitable. Now I'm actually more pissed. I'm like, why?
because it's gonna be the new thing.
But this is 2023. Like, you didn't need this. 2024 is when they crack down on the sharing thing. I'm like, you didn't
But to be
need
fair,
this.
I
bro.
haven't paid for Netflix for the past like 5 years.
Ooh, you want to go halves on mine?
What are you talking about? I get
have
it for free
the-
from T-Mobile.
Oh, okay. I got the 4K one,
Yeah,
but that's like $24.
but I get it for. Do you have T-Mobile?
Yeah.
Call them. You get it for free.
Really?
That ass.
I'll check it out. I'll call.
Now
and
you
my-
get Netflix for free. I'm with my package. I get Apple TV, Hulu, and Disney Plus.
I'm bumming Chuck's Apple TV because he wants me to watch Severance, but I get distracted and I watch other
I need
shit.
to get back. I need to get back on my Apple TV and download it.
It's crazy how like Severance was already a big show, and then SZA and Ben's partnership blew that shit up. Can we talk about how SZA's been winning? Like SZA won.
for somebody that wants to stay at home.
Yeah, someone who constantly tells us she wants to stay at home.
yeah.
Like
She killed it.
She blew up on Kai's stream.
Yep.
She blew up Severance when Ben Stiller she just posted some shit about like I love Severance, and Ben was like on one of those late night talk shows, Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon, one of them.
Yeah.
And was like, I heard SZA's a huge fan. He like next thing you know, he hit her up and he's in her music video now, and the new season of Severance
She's
is
living her
going
best life.
crazy. Chuck tells me it's amazing. He's like,
Yeah.
bro, this is so fucking wild. You gotta watch it. Like, and then she had the whole Kendrick thing, and then her album blew up. Then the Kendrick thing. Then she's on the Super Bowl. SZA really over the period of like 4 months.
She's winning.
Yeah.
Good for
She's
her.
a real MVP of the end of last year.
It's good to see people make it when they're still like not just humble, where you can also like be like, she's like a homegirl.
Yeah,
I'm saying?
she's silent. She's silently winning. Like I know those checks were big.
I love it when I see somebody be like, yo, you know what? We made the right person famous.
Where
what I mean?
concrete flowers grow, heartache. She only do what she know. We
That show's fire,
can
dude.
get it popping on the low. Better days coming for show. Ooh, no, I can't sing, but whatever. Yeah, it was. I liked. There was. There's a new anime that I want to watch.
Have you watched Invincible?
I watched
Amazon?
like one season.
Oh, dude, it's fire.
They said the new season is lit.
It's fire.
But there's this anime that I want to watch, and it's on HBO. God, it's about. Bro, pull up your phone. Just go. I keep forgetting. It's like on the new animes. This is my issue with animes. I stay forgetting their names.
On HBO?
Yeah, it's an HBO original, I think, and it's an HBO original, and it's about this dude who discovers this like mushroom that like the god mushroom that like cures everything, right? And like Big Pharma's trying to shut it down. What's it called? It should be on like the homepage or whatever.
That came out this year?
Yeah, like a couple
2025 or 2024?
2025. Came out like a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago or something. There's only 2 episodes out. Chuck watched it again. I get most of my good show recommendations from him at this point. He got.
Avengers Region. You
Can I
got Solo Leveling, Tokyo Revengers,
Can I see?
Pantheon.
Can I see?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I got it.
I don't have the app in HBO on my phone, so I'm going through that.
Got you. No. I gotta look it up. HBO original.
Pluto. Sakamoto.
No. Because if I don't remember this, it's going to drive me crazy.
Onamishima.
For fuck's sake.
It's about drugs.
It's not about drugs. It's about some like a detective. Oh, fucking hell. What the fuck is it called? Not Scavenger's Reign. Even though Scavenger's Reign was also like.
Miko.
No, you're not gonna. Fuck.
The Dinner Table. Matuko Sakon.
Okay, stop.
Devil May Cry. Just reading them fucking the worst way.
You're just literally like sitting there reading. I saw, by the way, Dune's prophecy show ass.
I've been hearing about that too.
After episode like 3, it just starts to fall apart. Genres. Because I'm sorry, guys. Like you're sitting there watching this.
Detective Conan. Tell me that's not the best one of the best ones. Case closed. Detective Conan. Shit, gas, bro. Bongo Stray Dogs.
Fuck, I can't remember it. Oh well.
You know what's crazy? As soon as the pod is over,
as soon as the pod's over, because it's on my like to watch list or whatever, like on my HBO, but we're using my phone to fucking record, so like I'm not gonna get it. Fuck.
That's all good. Anything else you got to say?
No. Updates. So rugby updates. We are going to Vegas in March 22nd.
During Ramadan.
Is that Ramadan?
Yes, Ramadan is March 1st. You going to Vegas during Ramadan, brother?
Yeah. We're going to Vegas to play.
Bro, that's haram, brother.
So I apparently have been sidelined over this dumbass broken nose shit. So it's so fucking annoying, bro. I'm going to miss the game versus ASU. This is the most pussy shit I have ever fucking heard.
We're both dealing with injuries.
No, I made a scene, bro, because I was dressed up and everything, like, ready to play.
Your nose is literally crooked, son.
It's fine by me. But they were like, it was a whole thing. I don't want to get into it because, apparently I'm making a scene, but whatever. But in that time, I decided to take it upon myself to like get better. And we have like another team. It was actually the team I first practiced with before I joined. It was just like only 2-3 practices before I actually joined the Storm. But Tuesdays after our practice, I'm going to go because their practice starts at 7:30. Ours ends at 8. So I'm going to leave like 10 minutes early from our practice, make it over there. And they were like, we technically start at 8 because 7:30 to 8 is just cardio.
Yeah.
So I'm like, cool, I'll just make it over there and just get some extra rugby in, just try to get better and better. And
everything happens for a reason, man. Don't trip.
Bro, I'm so pissed. But but literally, like my season is fucking over.
Yeah, but because you're still part of the team. You're still gonna put the work in. Like I said, everything happens for a reason. Because
I'm not here to be a cheerleader.
Nobody says you're gonna be a cheerleader.
I'm not trying to do all that.
But that's part of being a team. You can't be on the field all the time.
That's fine, but this is the dumbest fucking reason. I'm like,
oh, your nose is fucking crooked.
Bro, the doc said it was like it'll take 6 weeks to fully heal, but you're fine. He was like, if you want to go play, go play. The worst that's gonna happen is you look a little uglier.
Yeah, but it's not worth it.
To who?
To you.
I decide. See, this is the annoying thing. I decide what's worth it to me, not other people.
Yeah, but the thing is that sometimes you don't know the best
don't
choice.
tell me that shit.
When it comes to injuries, you don't know. I promise you. So what happens if you get cracked again and it's actually going to be worse, and then you're going to be out for 2 years?
I'm not going to be out for 2 years or a fucking broken nose,
You don't
bro.
know that.
You literally just go.
Somebody just fucking clocks
He literally said you're going to be fine. So outside of that, I don't give a shit.
Which doctor? Online?
No. I went and saw a specialist.
Over email?
I went and saw.
You got a doctor over an email?
I went and saw what's it called?
A specialist.
I went and saw a specialist,
Yeah.
so like a special nose doctor.
So you can't even put on the Kobe mask on and get going. And
yeah, I can't even put on. That's against rugby. Rugby rules, like you can't have like any hard sort of plastics. So you hit somebody and all that shit. So no Kobe mask. I was like, can I get like a soft Kobe mask or some shit? Like maybe one out of like guton or whatever, or cotton.
Fucking pillow.
So yeah. Anyway, but like the reason I see it as my season is over. Like we have a tournament in Boston, right? That we go play in. So this is where like they adjust like the ranks. So you can either level up or level down based on how you do.
The league.
From the league. Yeah. So I think you can go up to like D2 or some shit. Like, this is where like teams get ranked and all that shit depending on how you do. So the goal is, we rank up. But because, it's a fixed roster, we can only bring 23 players.
Yeah.
At this point, by the time I'm back playing again, there's going to be like 1 or 2 games left that I can actually play in. And by then, coach has already made his decision. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So and those 2 games are like at the end of the season. So by then, coach has already made his decision who he's bringing, because you got to let people know ahead of time, so they can book their flights and do all that shit. And I'm like, that was my goal. My goal was to play, so I'm good enough to make it there. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't even have enough time to do anything about it, because by the time I'm on the field, coach has already decided who the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
And they can say whatever the fuck they want. Like I know how people's brains operate. Like So I'm like, it's whatever, bro. I'm good. It's cool. We'll see. We'll see.
But all you're doing right now, you're putting your attention on being frustrated, or you gotta put your frustration on and your energy and be like, you know what? Fuck it. If I can't play, I'm still gonna put the work in. So next season, I'm fucking different.
Which is what I'm doing right now.
Okay,
which is why I'm double practicing. I'm going 6 to 7:50,
but it
and
doesn't
then
stop now.
8:15 to 9:30.
That type of energy, that type of goal should not stop now till the next season. Because you're not gonna do it now while the season done, when everybody's off season and partying, doing fuck all. You'd be like, yeah, it was time for me to party. Even during the summer when the season is off, you're still putting that same double workouts in. And healing and getting better, so when the new season comes, that you're unquestionable. That
by the time I finally get to come and play again, I'm gonna show out. By the time they've decided, I'm gonna be like, okay, well,
same energy.
I'm gonna keep that same energy and be like, well, probably should have picked him.
Yeah.
By the time Boston comes around, and be like, damn, we probably should have.
Get to a point where they don't feel comfortable playing without you. That's the type of energy you need to put on. But being frustrated with them saying, "Oh, fuck, should let me play."
Oh, I am frustrated, bro. I'm
being frustrated for a day and fuck off and get back to work,
bro. How you need.
I'm
petty and I'm doing my shit. My proving myself is going to be being better.
Okay, but then also being like still arguing about it. Fuck that. You're wasting your time. That's it. You gotta put that work into where they be like, you know what, we're wrong.
I love to argue. We'll see what happens next season.
Yeah, and I hope you do fucking show out and put some muscle on.
We'll see what happens next fucking season.
Boy.
Nigga, shut the fuck up.
Actually, I've been pushing this weight, son.
Shut the fuck up.
I've been pushing this weight.
I actually have gotten faster.
Yeah.
I have gotten faster. I remember post-surgery, my top speed was 15, and then it's 18 now on the machine.
I'm lifting more now.
And then do you know what the Bronco test is?
Fuck no.
So a Bronco test is like an endurance/speed test or whatever. So you have 20, 40, 60 feet cones, and you're supposed to go 1, 2, 3, all the way back 5 times. So you go this one back, that one back, that one back. That counts as 1, and then 1, 2, 3. So I remember when we did it, beginning of the season, we did, or around December, we did the test, and it was coach fucked up. He made us do it 4 times.
Yeah.
And I remember I got a 6:30, 6:36, 6:40. Yeah. We did it the other day 5 times, how it's supposed to be done.
Yeah.
Take a guess.
5:40.
Exactly.
Yeah.
5:41, 5:42. Yeah. And I was like, because I've been putting in my work for cardio.
Yeah.
I put in my work for cardio. I play my basketball. And we go at it full court. A lot of people don't understand.
People think that because they're not born fast, they're not gonna get there. You're not probably gonna be fucking Olympic fast, but you can definitely upgrade when it comes to running. Yeah. You could definitely upgrade your pace. You start learning how to breathe. How to pace yourself so you can start doing marathons. My goal this year, when I finally hit my weight, and next winter, I'm doing a 5K.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my goal for that's one of my ones in goal. But I've been, like I said, I've been doing the 75-day challenge. I'm on day 25. I've been lifting. I'm lifting heavier now. I broke a record in my leg press, 4 plates on each side. I started doing that new workout. I mean, it's not really a new workout, but a lot of girls do it at the gym. The thrift, what the fuck they called? When you put the fucking belts, you put the fucking weight on the side and you put the belt and then you do the one that I did the torta video. The thrift, whatever it's called.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. You saw the fucking video, bitch.
I don't remember, bro.
Me at the gym lifting, and I was like, this is how you do it to get ready for Valentine's Day.
The hip thrust?
Hip thrust.
You forgot. You couldn't say hip thrust?
I was fucking stuttering, my guy. But I didn't know how to use the machine, so kind of low-key, I kind of was embarrassed, but so I waited. And I saw a girl get on it, and I kind of just looked to see how she does it. And then she got off. I got on it.
That's your gate. I know you were thinking. You're like, no.
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. There were some people looking. Some girls were looking. They'd be like, God damn. I'm like, yeah, you see the 3 plates? I can get a big girl.
They're like, who that corny nigga over there?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
if wait. She ain't 280. She ain't my lady.
Wait. Remember when I was telling you, before we started the show, you were telling me about how you were having hearing issues and the ringing and all that shit. Tell the audience about it because I have a solution and it's not corny.
Okay. So for the past 2 months, after I got sick, I got an ear infection, where it feels like the sound of that's ringing in my ear. It's actually still doing it obviously to this day. It's like when you're trying to find a channel. It's always like a little whistle. So far, 4 different doctors, 4 different treatments, and still nothing's happening. This is the last doctor I talked to was last Thursday. They put me on antibiotics, which is the antibiotics is made just for the right ear. So I don't know how that's gonna make a difference. I'm not trying to lie, but it is kind of lowering down. And inflammation, it did go down for the past 2 days. So I'm hoping this is actually going to be working when I finally finish. But if it doesn't, I do have to go to ear specialist because, like I said, I'm used to the sound now, but I'm tired of it. I want to just be completely healthy.
So
because
do you have that issue?
I've been putting one AirPod on in the gym for the past fucking 2 months.
What AirPods do you have?
I have the Beats.
You have the Beats one. So the reason I was telling you this is because Apple had been long trying to get FDA approval for the AirPods and the AirPods 2 specifically to be used, like to be recognized and licensed to be used as like actual hearing aid.
Yeah.
Right. Because they have the software, they have the hardware, right? But obviously before you can advertise something like that, you got to get, the FDA approval, make sure it works. They finally got it and it works, and read a couple reviews. People are saying it's actually great. Right. So all you need is AirPods Pro 2. If you have a friend who has them, go, just try it out. It makes you do like a hearing test, right? And it identifies like what frequencies you can hear, what frequencies you can't hear, all that stuff. And then it like cancels and balances them out. And I would be curious to see if that actually works for you.
Yeah. Because my sound waves is being blocked. So when I put my AirPods onto it, I will hear it and I hear like it's rejecting it.
Yeah. The science of it, like it, counters with other frequencies, all that sort of shit. And then it basically sorts it out that you can hear shit that you couldn't hear before.
No, the
and
only AirPods
I would actually if anybody has AirPods Pro 2 who like listens to the show, try it out, because I deadass want
like an app you download and you just
No, it's the official straight from Apple, like all straight from Apple.
That's what I'm saying. It's an app from Apple.
It's just the regular AirPods Pro 2. So when you I don't have an iPhone, but I know that
from the settings you can go in.
Yeah, from the settings in them. Yeah, it's in the settings.
I'm wondering because they do own Beats. So I'm wondering if my Beats has that.
I'm not sure, but they just released like you need like the H2 chip and all that shit in the headphones. Yeah. So it's a lot of hardware that probably
good for them because they're cheaper to buy, and then you can also still use them for like your music and etc. So you don't have to wear that whole fucking piece.
And people see people say that those hearing aids are expensive. Like those hearing aids are fucking expensive.
People make payments on them,
and sometimes you don't have. Again, I was just reading through this. Like sometimes you don't have bad enough hearing loss that the insurance will like cover it for you. But
insurance is a scam.
Yeah, but it'll like affect your life and piss you off. So, if you guys have the AirPods Pro 2, I like getting back into tech. That was nice. We hadn't talked about tech in a minute.
Yeah.
But the AirPods Pro 2, they got that FDA approval. They're actually out and working right now. I'm looking here at the Apple website. All you need is AirPods Pro 2, an iPhone, and iPod using the latest software that they have.
Use our link to buy it.
We don't have a link. Stop it.
Hearshit.com.
Woman. Okay, so a couple confessions.
Yeah,
all right, so this one says, woman I'm having an affair with invited me over for a 30-minute window when her husband would be out. First of all, 30 minutes is crazy.
That's nothing.
Hadn't been there before. Spent the entire time wowing over her expensive coffee machine and then playing with her cats. Only managed to get a decent bit of snogging in. So these are, obviously this is a British dude, because who the fuck says snogging in America? Yeah. But crazy. You said 30 minutes isn't much.
No.
Right? What's crazy to me is that I had this conversation a week ago. Watching porn, and you watch this dude go from like beginning to the end, and you're like, damn, this is a nice fucking video. They broke that bitch's back out. And you look at it and you're like, this video is 11 minutes only. Are we like delusional in thinking that like niggas are like, it's okay? Like, what's a reasonable amount of time to last in bed?
Max?
What's like a reasonable? I didn't say like, because there's too long and there's too short.
Yeah.
There's too long after a while. Niggas getting friction burn. That lube start drying out. It's a whole fucking thing.
Depends on Carter, but 20 minutes is good enough.
20 minutes. I feel like a 20-minute banging session is
reasonable.
Is fucking reasonable,
20
right?
minutes, and then by the time we get to 25 minutes, you're eating pizza.
Yeah. Like that's a fucking reasonable. But like you're listening to people's conversation, they're like, "Oh, we want to go all fucking night, going and out." Bro, they're capping. These are people who've never had sex.
That's a stud talking.
Those are people who've never fucking had sex.
That's a stud talk. Do you remember? I don't know if you ever watched the video, but do you know the ones that what they do like 20 versus 1? Mm-hmm. And it was a lesbian edition one. So they had this stud girl come up. She was one of the the bachelors, and the girl was like, "How long do you last in bed?" And this guy was reacting to the video, and the stud goes, "Oh, we can go all night." And the guy goes, "No shit. If you have a fucking plastic dildo, if I had a plastic dildo, I can go all night either too." But he's like, "You get a real dick and do 2 pumps and see if you can do that all night."
It's not the fucking same, bro. But some people, I was like, damn, this dude went like a whole fucking 11 fucking minutes, and that's 11 minutes from you talking? Do. No, I'm not talking. I don't know. It's not that kind of video. Not that kind of videos. Make out, head, eating pussy, fucking. So the fucking part is probably like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
But
people have such unrealistic expectations.
No, I don't think that, because growing up in our generation, they're always like, yeah, I was in there for an hour. Like, all that.
Nigga, please.
All that
Nigga,
lies now.
please.
Like, you're a liar.
Fucking
bro, we were
bullshit.
there for like, we were fucking till the sun got up. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up.
Crap. My issue is like, I take too long. I'm easily distracted. Not because I'm some animal or anything like that. Don't get me wrong. I don't put it down, but it's because I'm easily distracted. The sprinklers in the complex start going off. I'm like, ooh, you start hearing. I'm like, ooh, what the fuck is going on out there?
You're nasty.
We talked about Family Guy on the TV. I'm like,
No.
nigga, what's Brian doing? You know, shit like that. I'm easily fucking distracted. That's why it take me too long. Like, I'm just like, oh, da 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 da. I'll stop and have conversations with you halfway through.
I don't know what you're talking about because I'm a virgin.
Shut the fuck up.
You know what I mean? I'm waiting for marriage. I'm waiting to find the right woman.
All right, another one. I worked in an office. A man came in and said he knew where I lived. I didn't recognize him. He said he lived next door. I said, a bald guy with glasses does, not you. I'm translating the slang because it's like British. So I just blabbed his wife's affair without realizing. They split up, sold up, and moved on.
Good for him. Yeah.
You accidentally snitched on this nigga's
No, it's not
nigga's
snitching.
fucking
You
affair.
actually just saved him.
That's crazy.
You actually just saved. Actually, there's a Ring camera story about that on TikTok that was a couple of 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, Ring cameras are doing the Lord's work.
Where the neighbor, the lady was complaining about. So it was obviously two neighbors, and the one who was married was complaining about the neighbor where she parks, and she kept complaining like, you need to park here, and she called like try to get towing trucks on her. So she flat out was like, hey, she released the Ring camera to her husband, but like, look at this car parking. As soon as you go to work, she comes inside your house and leaves. And she showed him the Ring camera. Boom, divorce. She's like, bitch, you trying to get my car towed? I just fucking got you divorced. Yeah.
Speaking of which, we haven't talked about love in a minute.
Funnier than the Ring camera where people try to block it with their hand and you can just still the person walking away.
Like, nigga, I saw you come up and block it.
There's one dude that he was what is it called when you if somebody was like is in the closet, but then you tell people that he's not. What is it? What does that term in that community say?
Wait. The person is in the closet,
but that somebody exposes them. What is it called?
Oh, outing someone.
Outing someone.
Yeah.
There's a video on the Ring camera was popping on the from his Ring camera. He's like, I'm outing all my little pieces, all my side pieces, but they're all married with wives. And he like shows the Ring camera, and the guys are just leaving, and he's just completely different guys. And I was like, oh shit!
Like, it's like the fucking car at Kendrick's show, just niggas
Like,
leaving the house.
It's just insane. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? It's called outing.
Outing, yeah. So when you out somebody in the community, it means like you've told other people. You've told
Is
people.
it like a referral program to get money off of it? Because a bunch of motherfuckers are all gay.
Just
a whole gay.
Fuck, you said referral program.
It's like I'm gonna build like a program just like ICE, but fuck ICE. But I want to do it just.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro. We see some crazy shit like that. So if you want me to
out somebody, look, if you have beef with someone and you want to out them, but you don't want to do it yourself.
That's fucked up. Stop.
$85.
That's
You can make 2 payments of $40.
You would ruin somebody's life for $85.
It's not ruin somebody's life. I'd be like, yo, you're free now.
No. It's actually like ruining.
You know what? You're
lives.
right. $80 is not $200.
All jokes aside, people like kill themselves over this shit.
Yeah,
it's not right.
True. That's very true. Which is unfortunate because if you do it, just be gay.
I told you about the down low Iraqi nigga who hit me up.
Oh yeah,
What the fuck, nigga? How you hit me up and get mad?
You just outed him.
Nigga, well, I don't know his name. I don't know his name, but how you go?
You're in that community and you just outed somebody. You're disgusting to me.
Fuck him.
And you just did it for free because I would do it for $200, 2 payments of $199.
But no, I was like, how the nerve you hit me up? You hit me up, the nerve of you.
Yeah.
And all I asked, I was like, bro, do you have like a face picture or something? Like, I don't need to see this.
That's crazy, or.
And he was like, man, fuck you, you ugly too. I'm like, why'd you hit me up in the first place? Yeah. Also, I know where you at, bro. You already told me where you hang out, bro. I know where you at.
To me, in this day and age,
I'm gonna go see that little cross tattoo on your hand. I'm gonna find you.
To me, in this day and age, like if you're still in the closet, like, dude, there's so much programs you can go ask for help and be.
It's not that easy, Islam. I promise you.
I'm not saying it's not easy. I'm not in that community, but I mean, like, I feel like there's programs for you because at the end of the day, just do what you want, dude. Who gives a fuck?
Not the straight nigga giving gay advice.
It's always gonna be the straight guy giving the straight because you guys are not straight. That's the thing. I'm supposed to give the advice. It's my choice. You're supposed to listen to me. I should write a fucking book. What's my book should be called? Give me a title. Give me a title.
A title for a book?
The book that I'm helping out your community. Coming from a straight guy.
That's gay, bro.
It's just my picture.
No. Come on, bro. Comma. That's gay.
No. Hey, yo, pause. Just like,
Hey, yo.
pause.
Hey, yo. Get out the closet, bro.
What would you do, like down the line, like I said, the pod gets on, and I become the most influential person as a
Why
straight
you?
man? Listen to me. That's what I'm saying.
Why
That's
you?
the whole scenario.
Not us.
That's the whole scenario.
Okay, this is a red flag
No,
already.
listen, because that's why you're a fucking idiot. Listen,
All right,
what would you do if I become the most influential person for the gay community that I'm not in as a straight person? And they'd be like, you know what? I like Assam's advice. How mad would you fucking be? The fact that they don't come to you, they're fans of the show, but they're like, I don't listen to Kareem.
Actually,
and this is your community.
I wouldn't be surprised, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Gay dudes love a straight guy who don't pay them no attention.
Fair.
They love the chase. They love the mystery. For some reason, they like to create fantasies in their head of how it's gonna go down. You know, we gonna sit on the couch and watch TV. Our knees touch, and next thing you know, we giving each other head. I'm like, they will do the craziest. They will do the craziest shit in their head to, like, you know, justify their fantasy. So I would not 100% be surprised if they're like, yo, nah, Assam, his advice is so great. Like, just say you want to fuck him. Just his advice is not great.
The reason why I came up with that, because okay, so you know how like you were telling me the story before as you're setting up about, you know, some individual when they see the pod and they'd be like, oh, who's your co-host type of thing. I used to get that like a year ago about when girls would watch the pod and they'd be like, you should listen to your co-host because he knows how to treat a lady. And I just look at them and be like
He is a lady.
I'd be like, he gay. I'd be like, I'd be hot, yo. I'd be like, he don't give a fuck about no girls. I was like, he's pulling more guys than you.
So Valentine's Day advice while we're here, right? Some gay dudes and chicks do not want somebody to treat them right all the time. They want to be treated right maybe 60% of the time.
Okay.
That 40% of the time, they want a scumbag. And you know it.
So they want a balance.
It's a balance.
Balance. Hey,
It's a balance.
to me. Be nice to me, but
like,
also do me something that pisses me off to keep me going.
Yeah, like do a lot of like little irrelevant asshole shit.
Yeah, like reply the next day.
Yeah, like don't steal from my bank account, slap me and run away. Like not that kind of shit.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Brother, I don't know what you mean.
But you know, like for some reason, like they like that shit. It's honestly,
fair,
I kind of get it. Nobody wants a boring relationship where everything is perfect.
Especially in
That
Arizona.
shit gets old.
By the way, we're talking about the Valley. Like this
Yeah. This is Arizona.
Yeah.
Right. So it's crazy. But speaking of podcasts and, you know, just niggas gay dudes love. There's a podcaster and you know them. You know Joey from the basement yard.
Yeah.
Yeah. They love this nigga.
Yeah.
And he knows it and he's capitalizing on it.
As you should.
There's this page that I guess like follows him or whatever, and it just reposts like videos he posts on his story.
Yeah.
Right? This nigga knows exactly what he's doing. He's sitting there at home talking about his plants and shit in a fucking gym tank, arm up, pits out, talking about, yeah, well, I'm, redecorating this house. I'm like, bro, nigga, you know exactly what you're fucking doing.
And
like,
there's a point to it.
You're baiting the fuck out of these people. And go for it. Get your money, bro.
If you're milking it just for the money, but then, hey, you got to be careful because, like, for me, like,
Sam, you got to show your titties for the pod, bro. Like, show your titties for the pod so we can get some fucking money.
Like, here's my thing.
Quickly before
I don't
Ramadan.
mind it. Like, and we talked about this as well. Like, I don't mind if somebody like either has a crush or they come up to you. No, because at the end of the day, if somebody has like, oh my God, your co-host, is hot, whatever. I don't care because at the end of the day, like, I know myself. You see what I'm saying? I'm a straight man, and that's how it's always gonna be.
I've been saving you from getting kidnapped by these niggas, but
ain't nobody gonna kidnap me. But like, if I have merch and they're wearing it and they're posting it, yeah, it's cool. Like, I don't mind it. I'll take pictures of like, hey, cool, we're like, cool, because I'm not against it because I don't give a fuck. But there's some people who are milking it, but when it comes down to actually meeting their fans, they'll be like, oh no, I'm not doing this. I'm like,
no.
Like,
Joe,
don't do that.
People
who support you, support them.
What's his name? Frank and Joe? Yeah.
I don't know.
Joe Santagato or whatever. Yeah. Frank and Joe, they love Joe. Frankie too, don't get me wrong. They love Frankie too, but not like Joe.
Yeah, but who cares? It doesn't matter.
And he's milking that shit, and I'm all for it, bro. Do your thing.
It doesn't matter. If I have a huge fan base and it's all gay guys, cool. I don't give a fuck. The fuck is it gonna do?
Yeah.
You worried about you? You're just mad because your community loves me more than you. Just salty little motherfucker. They love a straight man.
They love
Shout
to
out to
pretend.
y'all. But I swear to God, if y'all try to slide my DMs, I'll fuck you up.
No, don't.
Show me some respect.
This one is crazy. It's really short. My partner told me I smelled nice. I didn't have the heart to tell her it was the air freshener lingering from my monstrous morning dump. That's gross.
That's fine.
Who confesses this shit?
Yo, there's sometimes desperate times. Do you remember when they used to have the 25 cents in the mall bathrooms for the cologne that comes like in the paper?
Hey, yo.
Do you remember that or no?
What?
And like at the bathrooms, that they have like a 25 cents, and then you get
Yeah,
like a little
yeah,
pamphlet.
yeah.
Bro, I used to fucking survive off of that for do job interviews.
Nah,
I'm not
this
hating
one
on
I
the
saw
confession.
him. This one I saw him is the fucking come up. This next confession is the definition of
Hey, yo.
being the problem and the fucking solution.
Yeah, let's see.
All right.
Last one.
Someone did a tiny fart on a train. It was horrific. A guy decided this was the most disgusting thing and flamboyantly moved.
Yeah.
The smoking hot lady next to him sprayed perfume, and I asked her if I could smell it. We ended up going home together. I was the one who farted. Some romantic Valentine.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ugh. Oh my God.
Shout out to all the ladies that were nice to me this week. Yeah, I did not fall for the fucking tricks.
Yeah. Also,
Y'all thought I was gonna get some flowers out of me, some dinner. I didn't fall for no tricks. All of a sudden, I was handsome.
shout out to the niggas who
Since when?
shout out to the niggas who sent me some
Hey, yo.
disgustingly amazing photos for Valentine's.
Yo, how does gay Valentine works? How is that? Who gets flowers?
I think both people get flowers.
Yeah,
No, I think the bottom gets flowers.
Okay, first of all, hey, and then you don't have to get. You don't have to,
I think the bottom gets flowers. I don't know, bro.
Yo, why would I even ask that fucking question?
You knew what she was doing. I think the
Hey,
bottom gets
yo.
flowers. I think the nigga with money gives flowers.
So
like,
in the gay community, you say in the bottom gets flowers.
yeah, one buys dinner, the other gives head.
That's
That's what
crazy.
it is. What it is.
That is wild take, yo.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Like people give like kinky gifts.
No,
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. So
question
okay,
for you.
little TMI into my life, right?
Yeah.
last year for Valentine's, it was very new relationship at the time. Like,
Okay.
so I was like, I just got to know you, but it's also Valentine's. So I'm like, what do we do? So I was like, fuck it. They had a very unique kink. So I bought them flowers, right? Took them out to dinner, but I also gave them a pair of my underwear after the gym.
Okay, first of all, that's disgusting. Two, the fact that you. That's
I
fucking,
knew,
that's very
I
fucking
knew
disgusting.
that would fucking
And the fact
drive
that
you
you're
crazy.
the alpha in that fucking situation is fucking crazy to me.
I was military boy too.
Yo, that's so.
I was doing our country dirty.
So if you want to like,
Nobody's listening. Nobody's listening this far out, so I don't care. You know what? I put this at the very end because I want to see who gets to the end. I'm not even going to promote this on
Exactly,
the.
yeah.
I want to see who gets to the very end of the show.
don't worry, we're clipping it now. Just no, but hey,
I'm not
so
clipping it.
In that, okay, so hold up. Let's just say you got a situation, right? And then if you bought him flowers for Valentine's Day, is that you saying that he is the bottom?
No,
So would someone be like, why should I give you flowers?
I
Like,
think
you should be getting flowers.
So what's crazy, actually, I think it means I like you more than you like me.
That's how you see it.
Sometimes, not all the time.
Oh, okay.
Like, especially if it's like ambiguous, like you don't know who's. You know what I mean? But again, you know, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's confusing. Like you gotta. It's really on like a case by case situation. But like I want to say like 60% of the time the bottom's getting flowers. 65% of the time. I don't know what the verses are doing. The verse people, the people who are like, we go 50-50 either way, because that's exhausting.
I gotta
ask.
ask somebody else from that to see if your point of view matches them. But it's always funny.
Let me guess, your old
Let me
boss
tell
at
you
work?
something like being somebody like
Do you know any other gay niggas?
yes.
Who?
Shout out to Jose. I'm gonna say his last name too. Fuck. Shout out to Jose. Jose, he's an OG.
Wait, how old is Jose?
Damn, because see now he's gonna be pissed if I say it. He's over 40.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
I'm gonna go see if we
probably,
got mutuals.
but he is no. He saw the pod, and I asked him, I was like, "Do you know my co-host?" And he said no. And also too, he said he couldn't tell for somebody that's been in the community for years. Because I call him OG because he's been there where it wasn't popular.
I think
Yeah,
that's part of my appeal.
So where was I going with this with Jose?
I asked you if you knew any other gay people.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Jose, probably one of the most genuine people that I know. Super dope guy, cool as hell. Very supportive, not just of the pod, of also pro-Palestinian. He actually even invited me to talk to his team about Palestine, educate them just recently 2 weeks ago, like all his team that he has. So shout out to Jose. But Jose is the only person that can call me Diva and get away with it. He doesn't even say my name. He goes, "Hey, Diva."
Hey, Diva.
That's literally how he calls me. And he's the only one that gets away with it. So no, shout out to Jose.
Whatever, Queen.
Yeah, okay. You can chill the fuck out now, bitch. Before you get this fucking faggot.
Nah, I don't. Yeah, it's very weird. Like, because I was only this. You know, what's crazy is that I think I've had more Valentines with girls than guys.
Just one time.
No, like
Say it.
3 Valentines with girls.
Three
And
different girls?
And 2 with guys.
Okay, hold up. You said you had 3 Valentines with 3 different girls.
I'm trying to do the math. I think 1 same, 2 different.
Okay,
no,
name
one same.
Name 'em.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Name 'em.
Because they're married. They're
No, you're
married.
lying.
No.
You're
They're
lying.
married and
You're
all
lying.
that shit. They've moved on. I'm not doing that. I can
You're
show you
lying.
afterward. But like, they're married. They're moved. I'm not doing that. Like, it's, you know what I mean? It's also, they're not like white, so it's not for that. There's
No snow
need-
bunnies?
yeah,
No
there's
Dr.
need
Umar
for-
in this
There's
bitch?
no need for all that. You know,
No
different
snow bunnies.
different communities.
My boy said a hardest line the other day because he's dating a snow bunny. He said, "I'm out there in the snow with
Actually,
no jacket."
no, it's 50-50. It's 50-50.
Oh,
I just
50-50.
remembered one. I remembered one relationship.
I
It was
got
50-50.
played out because when I was in a relationship, we never really celebrated Valentine's Day because my saying was, and I don't give a fuck if people think it's corny, I always said, "Hey, if I need a day to show you that I love you, I failed you as a man." You see what I'm saying?
I need a special, but it's sometimes just a
But
gimmick.
listen, because I would get flowers randomly, etc., or dinner's been paid, never paid for, like all this stuff. Now, when we did the split, and she was trying to like be petty and tell me that how she she upgraded. He's like, and he's also celebrates Valentine's Day with me, and I said, you never want to celebrate Valentine's Day, but now it's an issue. Like that's what like a thing that you want to throw in my face that this person's taking out Valentine's Day. I'm like, the fact that he needs a day to buy you flowers and you're happy about that, by all means. So sometimes, guys, if you say that and you actually believe
I get
it,
what you're trying to say, but like,
bro,
sometimes
it's a scam.
it's just for fun. You know, like,
Bro, the same flowers
like
that I buy.
My family are Muslim. We don't celebrate Christmas because we give a fuck about Jesus. We're kind of supposed to, but it's
but Christmas is
Christmas he wasn't even born in December.
Exactly,
Let's get that out the way. But it's like, it's just an excuse to have a good time.
But bro, you gotta understand that it's
Like, we just want to get fucked up and not get guilty about
Valentine's Day is just a scam. The same flowers that I buy randomly for the people that I love, it would be $12, $15 max. The same flowers on Valentine's Day is $30. You're not gonna tell me it's a fucking date to scam.
Niggas are trying to get Valentine's pussy. Why are you hating?
It's not who's gonna get Valentine's.
It's the one day people are giving it away for free. You know what I mean? It's the one day people are giving it up with no question about it. You know what?
Spending all that money, imagine it just getting a hug.
Yeah, you can spend you spend that same amount of money any other day of the year. There's still a 50-50 chance you're getting laid. You don't know.
But Valentine's Day is guaranteed.
Valentine's Day, there's a 90% chance you're getting laid.
If you get a room with the flowers on the bed.
Yeah, you
that.
could spend $20 on chocolate, all that shit. You still getting head and pussy, ass, whatever you want. Whatever you're into. You're still getting it that
all that
day.
so you can post an Instagram story of flowers.
Yeah.
That's crazy, yo.
Ugh.
Do better, people. Do better, people.
There was this gorgeous deaf dude yesterday.
Okay, first,
I need to learn sign language.
What the fuck? Anyways, thank you
right,
for
guys.
listening. Thank you for people that liked our videos, that shared it, people that saved our videos.
Yes.
Check us out. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, and we'll be back.